mini photography tip series starting right now. What is this? Oh, shouldn't have done that. Anyway, pricing for photography and cinematography, and oh my god, I watch so many YouTube shorts, YouTube videos, and constantly seeing a lot of people saying that you should charge your work this amount, you should value your work this amount, at a higher amount, this and that. And after hearing that, I was like, is it really true? Will client really trust you with that amount of money when you have no portfolio, when you're just starting out and all you have is just personal portfolio? Listen, the value of your work is subjective. It is subjective to you. You think it is valuable. I also think my work is valuable, but to companies, they might think differently. They prefer safety over results. By safety, I meant they prefer to work with people who they used to work with. And if you're someone new, they would not really trust you with a large sum of money for someone that they have never worked with before. And I personally experienced that the hard way. When I was just starting out, I saw a lot of people saying that you should charge more, your work is valuable. And back then, it was 3 years ago when I was just starting out, my skill wasn't as good as I have right now. And I charged a client like an average market price for what it is. And I didn't deliver the work that well. And guess what? The client never contacted me again because I'm not just trusted by her to do the job. So what am I trying to say? Your work is subjective. Your work is valuable, but it's subjective. You may produce amazing work, but when you do your client work, it might be bad because your client and your work is different. You are passionate about what you're doing, result of what you want. But when you work with your client, there will be obstacles, there will be complaints, there will be changes, recommendations, and the end result will not be shaped the way you want it to be. So starting out, I suggest you charge a fair price, a price that you are satisfied with and at the same time you feel comfortable accepting. And if your client say, oh, it's too high, then negotiate for a slightly lower price and make sure it's reasonable. Ask friends, ask other people in the industries of the price point that they're setting, and then go for somewhat a bit lower. And if you think you're good enough, equal to that amount. And slowly but surely, you're building your arsenal, your portfolio, your experiences, and then you can feel more comfortable charging a more expensive rate. And it's not that you're charging it for unknown reason. You're charging it because you're good. You're an expert and not only working but professionally work with clients. So that was my mistake, charging an average price or a price that is quite steep for the efforts and the result that I have. But after a while, after I did and completed so many projects, I was able to charge people at a higher rate at a much more comfortable price range and for me to feel comfortable with setting the price as well. So yeah, that is my tip for you guys who are just starting out. The big fish is there, don't worry, be patient, catch the small fish first, focus on that, eat so that you can grow, so that when you grow bigger, you can eat the other bigger fish or cooperate with other bigger fish who are going to be our clients. That way, you will be able to not only gradually grow your skill, but also gradually grow your reputation and be trusted by brands and companies to work with. And yeah, that is the tip for today. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.